Double D, double dipping my chips in sauce. Double D, double dip. Have that going, have that going. I'm just gonna keep this short and play some of my daily mission. I think there's dailies. I honestly don't even know anything. When I highlight them, they don't say anything, and when I look at the list, it says season, challenges, weeklies, and the Moana repair walk. I don't see no dailies anymore. One of them are probably more frequent than the others, I guess. I got rid of the thing. I was just playing it yesterday. Like the new map. Black. Double black. Zoom. I just got out of work early today. I got home a little early. I showered a little early. I ate a little bit early. And I wanted to play early. Right.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Alrighty, what am I doing? I'm playing games. What am I playing as?
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic
Gray.
light.
Not very gray though, she's very light.
Round one,
This
go!
is what the professor trained me for. I was just a child.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
She looks like egg yolk.
Your mind is troubled.
I don't know, that's all she
That's
looks
one
like.
way of putting it. More
yolk.
people have poked around in my
Wow,
brain than
there's-
I care to admit.
Yeah,
I could erase all the damage that they have done to you in an instant.
nothing.
I appreciate the offer,
I'm pretty sure the
but I'm
game's
not
gonna be
looking
a
to
lot
add anyone
louder.
else to the guest list.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Settings.
I suppose it's up to me to shed some light on this long night.
It's one of Moon Knight's unks.
Running a little bit late. But it's understandable. You just quiet.
I sent your toys back to the punch, Inspector.
You did it. You did it. You did it. You hit me.
How refreshing. Defenses are down. I stopped you. Look out.
Okay. Damn it, move it.
Defenses are down.
This was...
Reborn again. Good times.
There we go. Is that better? My God. That looked like it was
A
very
nice
loud.
deep freeze. Us against the world. Turning up the heat.
Bitch! I was blinded by the light.
Powering up.
Reborn again.
A nice deep
Good
freeze.
times.
Get that vehicle moving again.
The moon haunts you!
A little help, please. That one hurts. Behind you. Down with you.
Damn it, Moon Knight.
Needed that, thanks.
Behold!
Wait, you can try it?
Double KO.
Reborn again.
Maximum!
Fire mode. You on ice. Get that vehicle moving again. You're halfway there. Keep going. I placed an oak. I suck.
Man, he reacts
Always glad to help, partner.
quick.
You Only 60 seconds left.
You thought you could kill Jean Grey?
Camouflage is stupid. I want the enemy to see me and be afraid.
Maybe it should be another heavy.
You know what to do?
I'm doing nothing
Get
but
that
dying.
vehicle moving again! I've got yours.
As soon as he gets hit, you
One
like
less problem.
immediately jump.
The moon haunts you! The wings are gone.
Down to 30 seconds.
Move it or we lose it.
According to Dr. Richards, the glow of the moon.
Iron Man got me.
Get up, my fist.
Yeah, I'm not being very helpful at all. Oh my god, that was it? That was
The current score is
was
0 to 0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Goddamn. If I want to
I
win, I
tear
would be
through the
an actual
cloudless night,
hero.
just like the moon.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I don't think I'm good with Jean Grey, so I'm probably not going to be Jean Grey. We have 2 healers. Maybe I should just do another 2.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make
Just
him
immediately,
proud.
as I said, I don't care to win, but I care a little bit. We need to keep moving.
Round 2.
Oh, okay, well,
Those
we got
spiders
it.
just climb walls. I'm psionically linked to a
Invisible.
giant robot. I win.
You know what? I should be a character that enables like bonuses. Probably
We'll be
just-
coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Not much. It's just been thrust into darkness and overrun by
should probably be
vampires.
Kinda makes me wish I had
I'm
Don't
not.
worry. I got you covered in that department.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hostiles coming in
No,
fast.
no.
Night better watch your back. Clearly you need some help.
Restoring.
Come on.
Mine's in place.
What's this?
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, you bitch. Someone's healing him really good. Someone's healing their team really good. And not me, aka me.
That doesn't count.
Why are you using the
Better
portal
stop
now?
that
you
vehicle.
bitch? Fuck, that didn't even do anything.
You know what to do, spiders. This is gonna hurt. Spider skin is located in us against the world.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that.
Nada.
My teammates
That
even,
doesn't
like,
count.
survive? Yeah, we lost.
Better stop that vehicle. Final score 0 to 1.
Why was that so bad? Jesus Lord. That was terrible.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
That's pretty cool. I never seen that one before. Yeah, I know I lost. I know. Wasn't really trying much effort. I learned to everyone's in sort of loser, like they have to keep winning, doing everything that they can to win. And that was on my ass.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I always have to I want to be helpful when I want to win. Jeff, Iron Man. Frost. The thing I'm pretty good with. Captain America I'm pretty good with. The thing is this, we don't have any characters that are matching in ability. I like in communication.
Round 1, go!
To definitely take so, like,
30 seconds
I'm
before
gonna
you
be
attack.
Jeff.
Get ready.
Having a Storm or a Venom would be great. Maybe Adam. We got a low.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There could be a lot of ways to go about it. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Protect me, Loki! Use your body as a shield! Make sure my teammates are happy and at full health. That's my job. As a fish. Shark. Oh, damn. You got away.
I feel like myself again. Venture forth. The way
Nice, good shit.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Double KO. That's
There we go.
3.
Everyone's happy and healthy. That's good.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Something seems fishy
Easy
here.
when I need to be a character that I want to win as. And when I'm paying attention.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I think they should randomize every time that they, for the health spawn points. I think it should be randomized each time.
On the move again.
It'd make the game a little bit better. We have a good Loki too. He's not doing bad. Wanna also clear the obstruction from my teammates over here. Put them out.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I can't break this. Sorry, I was trying to heal you guys. I could not break it. Shit. I got too close.
Double KO. Us against the
Your
world.
powers at mine!
We could potentially get a Mystique. That'd be cool. Stop moving! What the fuck, dude? I'm trying to heal you. Oh my god. Bruh, I can't heal you when you're moving behind cover.
Didn't know there was gonna be a concert.
Sweet. Get that vehicle moving again. Stuck with you.
Oh my god, I hate when you fucking text like that. Send a couple words, hit enter. Another couple words, hit enter. Fuck, it's so irritating. Shut the fuck up.
Here, Magneto!
Good shit, game. Good shit. Okay, well I died super quickly there. Was that Iron Man? Oh, that was Nut Bitch. Ah, she nutted all over me. Fuck. You swim. On the way, guys. Wait for me.
Keep up the momentum.
I mean, don't wait for me, but wait for me.
Enemy target located.
Grateful I did not crush you with
Again!
Armed and dangerous.
Battlefield ready again.
Oh, damn, I got swallowed. Assistance? What the fuck are you doing? Okay. That was bizarre. I don't know where he was going with that. Okay, you fucking bitch baby. Good shit, Loki. Good shit.
Us against the world.
How did he heal that quick? Ow. Okay, I heal just as long as I'm in the floor.
maximum pulse.
Yes, I still got him. Ah, thank God. Ugh. Whew.
Just in time. Thanks.
Oh my God, how does he keep getting bubble? Who's giving him all these bubbles? Oh my God, of course Nut Bitch would be fucking up there. Someone get rid of Squirrel Bitch.
I still need to make sure we don't get there straight for the roof. Looks like fun time.
Get rid of that nut job.
I doubt any hell will be able to hold you for long, Ilya.
There goes one of them.
Strong medicine.
Only 60 seconds left.
Ooh, she almost got me.
Us against the world.
Damn it. They're dying faster than I can heal.
Stand with you. Down to 30 seconds.
Got away.
Maximum pulse.
Why are you Johnny Storm? What the fuck is he gonna do? Are you stupid?
The final 10 seconds. Double KO. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
shit. Iron Man, you fucking slut. Damn it. Hey, what's up, Walk Up?
The current score
I'm doing okay.
is
Just streaming for a little bit before my bedtime.
0.
Iron
Time to
bitch.
switch things up.
How are you
including
doing?
which side you're
How was
on.
your day? Good to
The
see you,
right
my
heroes
friend.
can
Good
make
to see
all the
you.
difference.
Ah, man. I tell you, I was really excited for the Superman movie. And it was like, it was fine. I thought it was gonna be like the most mind-blowing thing ever. It wasn't bad, it was fine. I don't know what I was expecting.
Round 2, go!
There's a lot of good characters in it though. I guess maybe I'm tired of like the limitations of characters you can put on screen at a single time. I think that really sucks.
Just like the first time we
It would have been nice to have like heard about like the Flash or Cyborg or Martian Manhunter or just hear about the people, Batman. You know, we don't have to see them yet, but at least know that they're active and busy.
3, 2, 1.
Like a pretty big event was going on, and
cheap tricks, wizard.
gosh, a pretty big event was going on, and what? Only 3 people can help, and the entire planet? Like really? You're talking about having metahumans, and we only get to see 3 people? I'm not mad. It was just kind of like we didn't have to see the actor's face or anything. It could have just been like we see them from behind. We see their outfits. You know? It didn't have to be anything mind-blowingly crazy. A pretty big event was going on. You'd think more people would jump in and help. Oh, we gotta get rid of Iron.
Your god is suffering. Bless the heroes.
Better stop that vehicle!
Damn it, motherfuckers. They know when to get away. They know when to get away. And it pisses me off a little bit. It pisses me off a little bit. That they're not stupid. A lot of people are comparing the movie to Thor: Love and Thunder in terms of humor.
Stop them! Us against the world!
Not even. I wouldn't say.
That's the boost I need.
I would say not even close. That's not a good comparison at all. Who's actually saying that?
There's still a chance to stop them!
I don't know if they know what they're talking about. I kind of completely disagree with that. Thor: Love and Thunder had too much humor in a lot of places where it shouldn't be. The only time I would agree with that would be where, spoilers by the way, would have been where the garage door was opening very slowly. Like, I've seen that gag before a million times, but still, like, the world is in critical danger, and you want to have that little couch gag in there, like, it's kind of not the best place for it, you know? Like, not that it was, like, offensive, I'm just saying, it was just like, bruh, there's an urgency going on, and you're making people wait for such a slow elevator or garage door to open, like,
Double KO!
I thought that was bizarre. They should have just cut that out of the film. It literally would not have changed anything and would have actually been more entertaining. Can you guys fucking stop moving so much? I can't heal you when you keep on fucking moving.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Oh my god, why am I not doing any damage to Iron Man? Like, at all?
Against the world.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it wasn't as emotionally impacting to me
Stop them.
as The Man of Steel. There was a couple good moments when they were on the farm for a bit. But I don't know. I guess I was mostly like... Oh my god. Are you serious? Wow. That is already twice that I used my ultimate and it did fucking nothing.
I'm opening a portal.
Absolutely shit. Can one of yous just fucking stand here?
Bring on the chaos charge. I'm doing this. I unleash the Vishanti's power.
I like the Man of Steel more, to be honest. Yeah, I thought it did a lot more things right. Not, and I'm glad we didn't get another origin story, but it was just, I feel like there was more emotion. The beautiful music and the beautiful scenery were played out really well in the Man of Steel. There were still a lot of beautiful scenes, like, especially the part where Superman stopped an entire building from falling on a woman's vehicle. And he was arising from the smoke, and you can see the beautiful glistening light behind him. That was an amazing comic book looking moment. That was a superhero moment. Like, I thought where he was rising out of the smoke was really fucking cool. Man, I am just losing my rank instead of gaining. I'm gonna give you guys thumbs up, but not because I thought you were good, but because I'm, like, trying to be nice. I just love the portrayal of Superman as not some sort of generic, powerful, action-oriented hero, but a character grappling with complex internal struggles by having him question whether he should lead, inspire, or simply protect, or reflecting the conflicting advice of his two fathers, Jor-El and Jonathan Kent. Yeah. I don't remember in the comics if that was a thing that happened in the past. It could be Rocket Raccoon.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
I don't know if that's one of the things that happened in a comic where goddamn Jor-El was like not Earth racist, but
It's good to step outside my bubble every now and then.
I guess
30 seconds. Stay strong.
in favor of having like slaves.
I'm sorry, you
I-
what? But you want to eat
I
a
wasn't
symbiote?
really
No, I
down
just
with
think
the
that's
idea
good.
of making the parents
I'm counting on you, friend.
very loving and caring toward their kid, and then also sending a message that these people are weak, confused
starts in
peasants,
5,
and you should
4,
rule over them with an
3,
iron fist.
2,
Make sure that you
1.
make them your bitch.
You have to stop them from
Yeah,
securing the mission area.
I don't remember that being like a
Should I give
comics
them until
thing,
the
and not that I'm
count of
going
4
off
to
like
walk away?
comics. I do enjoy when there's like a twist or a change in something. And I like the idea that, and this is something that, you know, people struggle with, even with their own parents, right? There's disagreements you can have. Like, I know a lot of my friends have parents that are really shitty people.
Psionic surge.
You know, I have a friend that's really sad because, you know, her mother's extremely fucking racist. Her mother is a complete dumb bitch who likes to just gaslight people, and you know, she's super fucking racist. But the daughter is nothing like that. Like, the daughter is very aware that, you know, she has to love her mom, and it's conflicting. It's a conflicting pain. I don't mind that kind of approach, but I guess because it was so sudden, it felt forced. Like, we didn't have any other,
Feeling fantastic.
I guess, like, background information on Jor-El and the wife of Planet Krypton. Maybe they were racists. It really felt like they were taking a page out of Invincible and making him like Omni-Man, essentially. Where they're Viltrumites and they only see humans as things to rule over. I think maybe that's where he got inspired, and maybe that's where I kind of took an issue with it, because it felt very like they were copying straight from Invincible. And it's not like they're copying. I mean, obviously there's been like we've had bad Superman before. I mean, like from Injustice and all that, you know. Maybe they're making that like a plot point, like a twist, that this will be a Nexus event for when they do jump into the multiverse, and then let's say the first half of the message was corrupted, but the second half wasn't. You know, now they have a base where they can actually lead a universe with an evil Superman. I think that's probably what James Gunn was trying to do. He was looking to the multiverse and immediately wanted to put a plot twist of, what if Superman, the first half of the message was broken. Oh wow, nice, good shit everyone. Where the first half of the message was corrupted, but not the second half. So then Superman only hears the second half, rule over these people with an iron fist, make them your bitch, make them your peasants. And then he becomes evil Superman in a different universe. I'm pretty sure that's what James Gunn was going for. But I don't know, to make his parents space racist, I don't know. That didn't sit well with me. I felt like that was kind of forced.
Only 60 seconds left.
It could have been cool, I guess, but if they had explored it in a different way, like introduce the parents, maybe introduce a little bit of the history of the Kryptonians or something, but I don't know, that was so just jarring and out of left field that it felt, oh,
Green, no.
oh, we got a Johnny Storm in the field.
30 seconds.
Much better.
You failed just like I did.
I got you covered.
I don't know what happened.
It's spider time!
Ah, Penny Parker's doing her thing.
We have a winner.
Alright, she's dead. Good shit, team, good shit.
No worries. I got your back.
I also didn't like how they made Superman get his ass kicked half the time.
Is 0.
Yeah, I guess
Zero.
because we've
Time to
seen
switch
Superman
things up,
succeed a
including
lot in
which
previous
side you're
films. No, well, he's struggled a lot too in previous films.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he wanted to start off with the bang. Something that'd be like, Superman is clearly a god. He's very overpowered. We all know this. And then to see him, I guess to start a film where he loses the battle would... his thinking was probably to catch the audience off guard, to be like, he's losing? What? But it would be more of a surprise later down the line. Like right now, we want to see him as a superpowered metahuman. Like he's kind of the last call of defense to protect the planet, right? And then when we get into Doomsday, right?
Assemble here.
When he comes to the planet Earth and then he gets his ass beat,
Get ready.
then that would be jaw-dropping, because that'll essentially parallel Thanos, like how the Avengers lost. And it's like, Superman lost? But he never loses! Holy shit, you know, that I felt like that would have been stronger if they had saved it a little bit, but, you know, seeing him struggle is perfectly fine, you know, it makes him human. That's kind of the point of the film, you know, that he makes at the end with Lex Luthor, that he's constantly scared and he's constantly, you know, overthinking things, and he does get paranoid, and he does have moments of weakness, and that's perfectly fine to display. I guess just he wanted to start off with a bang.
Is not much of a choice at all.
I just feel like that's what he was going with. I feel like they could have saved it though, but I don't know. It wasn't a terrible movie, and it made a good point that I think that they, I think they were just trying to introduce Bizarro, honestly.
Final score.
Oh, that was quick.
2-0.
I like how the Man of Steel made Superman more of a human character with flaws by having him struggle to find his place. Yes, yes, exactly. And the fear of consequences of revealing himself. Yes, exactly. I like how it made him isolated. Yep. Because he's scared to come out, and he's scared to, like, show people that, hey, and, you know, they're paralleling this with immigration, right? Like, he's an alien from a different fucking planet. Obviously, he's not an American-born citizen. Because he would fucking, you know, he would have a birth certificate. He would have a social security. But I like that as well, that I think that's what Man of Steel did good as well, is that they showed his struggle. And, you know, like most kids in the world, they want to fit in. But this kid really can't fit in because he's seeing everything. He's hearing everything. I love that part of the Man of Steel so much. That when his powers were only getting stronger and, you know, it was picking up at a faster pace, he didn't know how to really handle it. It's not only just a parallel with him being a human, but it's paralleling what most kids deal with on the daily, whether it's like going through puberty, you know, or, you know, your body changes in different ways. Maybe, you know, your metabolism is increasing and, you know, things like that. Like, it was a good parallel to show all that. And yes, granted, that is an origin story, right? That's something that he said he wanted to avoid. They wanted to avoid an origin story, and I completely understand why, because we've seen it already too many times.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And they could only do so much, starting with a movie
People think they can see
that
right
had him as a
I
hero
bet you've heard that before
for
too,
3
Emma.
years already. He's already been doing this for 3 years. I did enjoy that they kept him a little bit uneducated, and this is where he
from
needs
one mother to
Batman.
another,
I like this
let me
setup.
say you are a
In
true
the
gem.
Superman film,
The battle
he
starts
is
in
not
5,
a diplomat.
4,
He is
3,
a article
2,
writer.
1.
He works at the Daily, not the Daily Bugle,
Capture the mission area.
the Daily Planet. There we go. He works at the Daily Planet, and he gives off his opinions, and he just wants to be a man that does good. He doesn't give a shit who he has to ask permission from. He doesn't give a shit that he needs to be called in. You know, just like the Sokovia Accords for the Avengers. They don't want to be called in when something is happening. If something is happening, they need to be there at all times. They need to be there. Not at all times. They need to be there when the time is needed, right? Like, something cataclysmic could be happening, and they don't have time to be waiting for the Senate to pull a 4 out of 7 votes, you know, to make the House lean towards approving of the bill or whatever. That'll take so much fucking time and effort, and people would be dead by that point. So they have to jump into action. That's what the Avengers Initiative is all about. Now, Superman is not wrong in that feeling and in that belief. But he does need to communicate a little bit more with people that he's trying to help and work with. Because otherwise, he's just interjecting himself into a different country's politics, and that can spark controversies, which we saw in the movie. So he's not a tactician. He's not the smartest guy. Superman is very strong and powerful, and he's a man of good. But he's not a tactician, and that's where his future partnership with Batman comes in handy. That's where forming the Justice League
Thought you wouldn't see me again.
becomes a big and powerful point for him in the future.
Control lost.
And that's why they need each other. That's why Batman and Superman have always been the best cooperative partners when it comes to things like that. You know? Waiting for my teammates to fucking do something.
Am I invisible? Vortex field. I suppose that helps.
So when they do get a partnership with Batman and Superman, I want there first to be a Batman movie that explains his his tactical style. And maybe Batman is kind of struggling with his humanity a little bit. Batman is in Gotham, you know, the worst city on the goddamn planet. So he sees things, he sees the worst in people, and maybe as a second year Batman or a third year, he's struggling so hard with the law to try to have it go his way, but he knows it won't. Every time he puts someone behind bars, they always break out, they always get back on the streets. So maybe in a film where it's Batman, they can establish that he's losing his humanity, that he is getting a little bit aggressive, but he's not killing people like fucking Ben Affleck's Batman. That was fucking stupid. I hated that Batman. That sucked. That really fucking pissed me off. That is not what Batman is about. He's never, ever been about that. But Batman is a very smart detective. Just like how they showed with Robert Pattinson's Batman. That was a perfect Batman. If they can get another actor to do that exact same thing, but he's just losing humanity and he's kind of losing his sense of self because he's dealing with Scarecrow, you know, the fear toxins are making him paranoid, and, you know, he's constantly risking his life all the time for the city of Gotham, and it's like nothing is really changing. Maybe, and then that's where Superman comes in, and they help each other. Much better. Superman brings the humanity to Batman, and Batman brings the resourcefulness and tactical skills to Superman. That would be a powerful third movie, in my opinion. I think that would fucking slap. Like, all the ass cheeks would be jiggling in theaters. That sounds to me like a good structured point for a third film. And it's okay to struggle. Hell, I don't even have a problem with Superman killing Zod, and for all those that are like, Superman doesn't kill. He felt awful. Exactly. I love that. I love that Superman. Because that, going forward, that explains why he doesn't feel good. He teams up with people that do kill people, right? Like he saw like Green Lantern. He fucking kills people, but that's because his mission is to protect the planet Earth at all costs. And he's okay with that. Or Hawkgirl, I think that was Hawkgirl, sorry, I think I said Green Lantern, but whatever the case, he works with other people that aren't afraid to kill. And he doesn't like it, but he knows that it's a necessary evil, he just can't stand to do it. When Superman was fighting Zod, he did everything he could to bring the humanity into someone who doesn't have that. He's a Kryptonian, right? And Superman's a Kryptonian. He learned humanity. But Zod, there was no getting to him. He was already gone. He's lost in the sauce. He's an older generation of metahuman. There was no talking to him. There was no convincing him. There was no nothing, right? So when Superman wanted to help him and also protect his bloodline, because he's also a Kryptonian, the last known one that there is, you know? He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to fucking hurt no one, especially if it's from someone of his own planet that can teach him the history of his family, his potential cousins, his aunts and uncles, his grandparents, you know? He didn't want to hurt no one. But he had to, because he was killing so many people non-stop. He was throwing a big fit, and he would not, Zod will not quit until Superman would actually need to take action. He destroyed an entire city and the other side of the hemisphere.
They captured the mission area.
With his device, you know, his terraforming device. So he had to. And he broke down crying. He was fucking distraught. You know, Superman, that was a good example, and that was just really good writing. That was a powerful moment to see him having to take a life to save billions.
I suppose that helped.
That's what I loved about The Man of Steel. I really think that movie did it stronger than James Gunn. I meant to jump. I don't know why I didn't jump. Fuck, I died anyway. But no, yeah, I don't like that they made his parents like space racists.
Control C.
That kind of irritated me a little bit. But we don't know the other half of Krypton. We don't know what they've been through. They are an older generation of people. I mean, it only makes sense, I guess, that not being from this... I mean, fucking Lex Luthor is literally like that himself. He's a space racist. He doesn't like aliens. He doesn't like godly figures that can do his job better than him, that can protect the people better than him. He doesn't like that at all. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a parallel there that was intentionally met. To be fair, Ben Affleck's Batman was more jaded and weary, which kind of explains why he kills people and branded them with the spat symbol, because he's been fighting crime in Gotham for 20 years and has endured more pain and tragedy than most people have felt in a lifetime.
You mess with the Phoenix?
We've seen so many animated shows, comics, a lot of video games, and other things where he doesn't... That path gets tempting, but he doesn't fall to it. That just tells me that that's a bitch Batman. Like, he fell for it. That just tells me he's a bitch. He can't hold on to his beliefs. He's supposed to be a strong-willed character. That's kind of the whole point of why people like his character in the comics to begin with. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that. And sure, I could be a little bit biased, and sure, I could be, like, dismissing the whole multiverse kind of thing, where any and every single, you know, thing, there's a possibility equal, like, an infinite number of chances of things to happen, right? Sure. I could be. And maybe I am. But I want to believe that those characters are examples of going through the worst in life, and you can still be the better person. You can still bring justice and peace and, you know, have the world be cleaner and safer and more welcoming to the future generation of kids that are going to be walking down the same streets. I subscribe to a different belief of those characters, because I grew up with them as a kid, and those were just Elseworld kind of situations. They weren't really... That's not the main characters that we've known and grown up to love, you know? One of the best examples of this in Batman vs Superman is when Bruce Wayne is in the Batcave and he gazes at the display case near his own bat suit containing a Robin costume with the words, haha, joke's on you, Batman, painted across the chest. Yeah, the implication of Red Hood, which we never saw, I don't think. I don't think we saw the Red Hood. I'll play one more match, and then I gotta get up. I mean, he probably did kill the Joker in that reality. He probably did. But torture? I don't know. Again, that's not a thing I subscribe about with Batman. The branding with the Bat logo, that just fucking seemed like gothic. Like he really wanted to be an edgelord, like scary, spooky Baba Yaga type figure. I think The Killing Joke was a really good animated film. I think that expressed perfectly that Batman had so many regrets, that he tried his best to find him. He did everything he could, which we never saw what potential he could have had, or what Batman was doing in the background to even look for Jason Todd. Like, Batman has cameras, eyes and ears everywhere, right? Satellites, you know. How would he not have known or located where Jason Todd would have been, or tracked the Joker, you know, something like that. But, you know, he still kept his humanity, and even though he was pissed off and he wanted her hurt, he just accepted the pain because Catwoman was there to kind of to help him through it.
Please, we're hurt.
That's what you get, Groot, for being a bitch. Ah, you fucking slut. Oh my god. Fucking Black Panther is gonna be a try-hardy bitch now.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I'm gonna be the main target. I already know.
Query. If the Montesi formula eliminates vampires, then our allies are not going to use it.
I learned the basics against
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Got you, fucking bitch. Fucking got him. Piece of shit. Fucking try-hardy ass Black Panther.
I suppose that helps.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Yeah. Alright. There's no dialogue in that scene, but it's implied that years earlier Robin had been killed by the Joker. In the Batman vs Superman? No, but I know that. That's the implication, clearly, from that, you know, display, from anyone that's read the comics or played Eddie in the video games or seen any of the animated films. Clearly, that's what that's meant to be. I know that. I'm saying, I don't remember if they... Of course, Black Panther would have come hunt me down, of course. Little bitch, baby. I'm just saying I don't know if, they explained that Batman killed the Joker of that universe. I don't remember if there was a Joker in that universe. And if there was, I'm pretty sure he was very shitty and very forgettable and just overall not even worth any sort of, like, memory in my brain to try to hold on to.
I am ready to put on a show.
Wow. Made it. The DC used Joker's like, oh, oh yeah, right, Jared Leto. Oh man, I completely forgot about him. Yeah, I remember the fucking creepy ass weirdo. Can they stop hiring him? What the fuck? How are they still hiring him for shit?
Only 60 seconds.
For the love of God, stop. It's like the world government and Hollywood just love pedophiles and overall creeps. Like, what the fuck?
Look who's here.
Stop hiring Jared Leto for shit. Fucking sick bastards. God damn. Ugh, I got the hiccups again. Hiccups aren't real. Hiccups aren't real. They're just not real. Hiccups don't exist. Why would hiccups even be real? That's weird. Hiccups are not real. As bizarre as that is, it's just a figment of your imagination. Doesn't even exist. I don't even know who invented hiccups. Definitely not me. I didn't invent my goddamn hiccups.
Final 10 seconds.
Your powers are mine! Behold the god of thunder!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Ah, son of a bitch. Come on, Thor. Why didn't you help me?
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, we lost. Oh, damn.
The current score is 0 to
0!
0. Time to
Fuck, I
switch
kept on
things
getting
up,
ass
including
blasted
which
by
side
Black
you're on.
Panther. He was just stalking the shit out of me. No one was
The
helping.
right heroes could make all the difference.
Am I the only healer? Oh. It reset everything. Okay. What? Motherfucker. Alright, fine.
quietly into the background.
Yeah, I thought Mr. Terrific's character was terrific. The only thing I kind of had like a couple of questions about was that he knows so much about pocket realities, and I know he said he doesn't want to fuck with that, but he's supposed to be the smartest man in the universe. He's invented multiversal travel in that universe. He is brilliant. I only wish they would have explored more of that. Which they did. He was very knowledgeable about certain things, but the fact that he couldn't... No, he was able to hack Lex Luthor's tech. But all it took was a password to close a rift? That's all it took? Was a password?
Okay, you know what? How about we focus
That
on
seems
the
like
missions
something
and
that'd be
the
out of
boss?
your control.
Thanks.
I'm not a fucking scientist or anything.
Battle starts in 5.
But I'm pretty sure manipulating reality would be something attuned with witchcraft.
Here they come.
You know, like fucking Wanda. Reality warping events that was rippling a hole through dimensions can be stopped by a fucking password 8 to 12 characters long.
Anyone willing to help? Feeling fantastic.
And he couldn't hack that. He actually had to go to Lex Luthor's computer to be able to do that successfully. Like that, to me, that's a little bizarre.
Psionic Surge! This is just one of your tricks.
Can't believe I got blasted by Venom. I fucking wasted that. That's awesome.
Force burst!
Son of a bitch.
Much better.
I suck!
I don't
You know
give
what?
up so
That movie
easily.
was so fucking boring. Honestly, I don't even remember him saying that. If the movie was good and entertaining, I probably would have remembered, but because of the fact that that movie sucked asshole, and I can't remember that line for the life of me,
Rest easy, Ben.
like, that doesn't save the movie for me.
Psionic Burst!
I was literally about to jump away. God damn
Final
it.
score!
Son of a bitch.
0, 2, 1.
20 years of Gotham, Alfred. We've seen what promises are worth. How many good guys are left? How many stay
Well,
there?
we can't expect to win them all.
Well, clearly he wasn't one of those good guys. How many good guys are left? How many stay there? Robin! Don't be a little bitch, Robin. I am the knight. I am Batman. Alrighty. Time for quitsies on a low note. Usually you end things on a high note, but ooh. It's gonna be a low note. Claimed. Oh my god, can you skip this? No, don't equip it, you fucking bitch. Why would you fucking equip it? Oh my god, I hate this fucking game. They'll add more customizations to shit that you don't need, but they can't get rid of the fucking animations. The congratulations I don't need to see every goddamn time. Where did I get this from? Was this my previous banner? That wasn't my previous banner. What was my previous banner? Well, it wasn't that one. Also, these aren't new. I've already looked at these. What is this? NGP? Oh, it was this one, My Baby and Me. But this one's animated, so it's cooler. Jesse Eisenberg was the worst part of the movie. He was the worst Lex Luthor. If he would have been the Riddler. If he would have been the Riddler. He plays his character that he plays as in most movies is he's very fast paced and he's a quick thinker, right? And the Riddler is constantly coming up with traps, you know, constantly kidnapping people, making very elaborate like labyrinths for Batman to kind of jump through hoops to try to save people the best that he can. I'm just saying, I think he would have been a good Riddler. It seemed like he was trying to channel more like a Joker type of vibe when he was playing as Lex Luthor. But I feel like he would have shined a lot better if he was the Riddler. I wouldn't mind him coming back. I like Jesse Eisenberg. I just think his role should be put towards something that would be more aligned with his line of acting. That's just me, though. I think he would be a fantastic Riddler because I really like the way that the Riddler is portrayed in the Arkham games, and I think he could really nail that. You know? The Riddler is always constantly like disappearing too. He's got like all these little gadgets and trinkets to kind of fuck with Batman. Very smart guy. He could do a good Riddler. Yeah, but the Superman movie, overall, it was a good watch. I felt like Mr. Terrific could have been a little bit more terrific. He's brilliant. He's one of the greatest minds in the universe in DC Comics. He has a lot more potential to be shown. I would assume that he adopts the technology that Lex Luthor did, creating the pocket dimension reality, the portal, the rift, and be able to utilize that to travel to different geological locations across the universe. And then in a movie later down the line, he figures out, you know, multi-dimensional hopping. I really like the more serious Riddler in the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. No, yeah, in that movie, he was fantastic. That movie all around is fantastic, right? I'm saying in the new DCU, if Jesse Eisenberg plays as the Riddler, right? He's more of a background character, like in the Arkham games. He's not a main villain. He's just kind of in the background being annoying. If he was like that, I think he would nail it. I don't want like a full. I don't want like a full Riddler Batman movie. You know that would be. We already had that, and that one knocked it out of the park. So to do that again and just make it worse, I wouldn't want that. But no, yeah, Mr. Terrific, I think he's going to adopt the technology of the dimensional travel device that Lex Luthor had made. I know he would make it a lot safer. It would be within his control. I think Green Lantern overall was a good character. I don't like the bold cut. I still think that that's really fucking ugly, dumb, and stupid. And people that love the comic accuracy, you know, all they did was they just made it worse. I do hope we get to see what's that other the other the other Green Lantern, the black guy that plays the Green Lantern. Damn it, I forgot his name, and it's not Hal Jordan. That's a completely different character. Hawker was just fucking useless in my opinion. I was gonna disagree with that. I mean, she's a badass character. She's really strong. She had no real faults. There was nothing really relatable with her. She's kind of arrogant and cocky. I mean, I wouldn't say useless. I would just say not the best character out of all of them that were on the screen. And it's not because I hate Dora the Explorer, okay? She's a good actress in her own right, and those movies were so fucking... Or that movie. I don't know if they made another one. But that movie was so fucking dumb that she played it perfectly, right? It fits her character as an actress. That it makes sense. It fits her acting skills, I guess. And this character, I couldn't really... As Hawkgirl, I couldn't take her seriously. Besides just, oh, okay, so she's pretty badass. She's pretty tough. You know? She's got no faults so far. She's just kind of an arrogant asshole in a group with two other men, all alone. I don't know how old she is. She looks like she's fucking like 17 or 18. She could probably be 23, but she's really fucking tiny, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, she was a fine character. I didn't see much wrong with her, just she wasn't relatable, she wasn't the most interesting. I hope to see more of her again in the future. You know? I'm trying to think. Yeah, she wasn't terrible. I just don't understand why everyone on the internet has to fucking, like clit gobble the fact that she's not just hot girl, she's the hot girl. Like, there could have been better. I didn't say she did a bad job, I'm just saying there could have been better actresses out there. There are a lot of better actresses, but to give the younger generation a chance and to give her a pretty decently big role, and I'm not talking about like Dora the Explorer, a big role, like she had that whole movie to herself, but I mean like a big role where she's sharing the screen with other people's and she's making it known that she could be a good actress. That's what I'm talking about here. But yeah, she was fine. Crypto was a cute dog. It was nice to see him in the film. I just felt like they made him. They need to train him. I don't know how long Superman has had Crypto. While he was babysitting for Sorel, I think that's her name. I don't remember. Supergirl. I don't know how long he's had the dog, but if he has the dog often, he should train him. Because obviously the owner isn't doing it, and that's gonna lead me to my biggest criticism. I hated Supergirl. Hated Supergirl. The worst fucking character so far, and she only had 2 minutes of screen time, mind you. They made her into a dumb, blonde, bimbo, stupid bitch party girl. Irresponsible and destructive. Is that really why we're not going to see her in future films that often? Because they made her already an unlikable slut? Supergirl. Superwoman. I don't know if they changed it to woman or whatever, but her. They made her the most stupid, dumbest bitch on the planet who can't even take care of her own dog and is so destructive and doesn't do anything to be a good human being. Oh, you were stuck in ad land? Oh, okay. No, you're good. No, that makes sense, actually. No. I'm talking about Supergirl. I don't like what they did with her. The fact that they made her into a stupid, dumb bitch, party bimbo, blonde jackass. Like, uptight, arrogant, kind of like party slut. I don't like that they did that with her. That is so terrible to her character. That is terrible representation. And that only brings more sexism into the mix. Honestly. And I think what made it a little bit more, like, evil to me was the fact that, you know, recently we've had people, stupid people, promote the movie as woke man. The fact that, oh, it's about an illegal immigrant. You know, the fucking alpha males of the old people generation with tiny little dicks that want to think that, you know, all women are sluts, all women do OnlyFans, you know, that kind of thing. You know, I think that only cemented a little bit of, like, the belief that people are just gonna go back to being like, see, all women are sluts, even an alien woman. She's out there partying and spreading cheeks, fucking clapping taco together like blah, 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 Supergirl. You know, I think only that's gonna make it worse because of that perception. But no, I thought that was complete injustice to my girl Superwoman. Supergirl, whatever her name is at this point, I don't even remember. They change everything from time to time. I can't keep up with it. Pretty sure it's still Supergirl, but who knows? Or maybe I'm just thinking of that joke from the Lego Batman, where she's like, well, if I have to call you Batman, or if you have to call me Batgirl, do I call you Batboy? Or something like that. The joke in the Lego Batman movie. I don't know. I thought that was the worst thing to throw in last minute in the film. The rest of it was good, and then you had to throw that in. Like, that really genuinely pissed me off. The representation for not only the female community and the female lead actresses in the future and all that kind of shit, but that just genuinely pissed me off. That they just made her into a stupid blonde bitch. That really irritated the shit out of me. But you also like John Cena's cameo as Peacemaker. I knew that was happening. Hey Evelyn, how's it going? I feel like I've seen you before, haven't I? I'm about to get off in a minute. I feel like I've seen you before, haven't I? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. How's it going? Just talking about the Superman movie. So spoilers if you're not, wanting to hear any of the spoilers of the Superman film. Just going over that kind of stuff. And I'm about to get off soon anyway, so if you want to, if you're interested about talking more about video games with us or any kind of movies, TV shows, anime, things like that, you can always join the Discord. It's going good. I'm glad you're doing well. But yeah, what was I saying? I heard the Peacemaker show was really good. Yeah, the season 1 of Peacemaker was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very explicit at times. There was a lot of things that I kept seeing. Yeah, sure. What's up, Evelyn? There's a lot of things in the show that I'm like, it's a little bit too sexual, making me a little uncomfy. But it was good overall. I don't know if I would ever rewatch it, but it was good. It was enjoyable. I honestly don't remember the plot. If you were to ask me what it was about, I really don't remember. It's been a minute. A lot of things in between has happened. Evelyn, I don't know if you're a real person or a bot, but no, I am okay. I would not like any custom graphics for streams or anything. I do everything myself. I've been doing that for years. Excuse me. But I'm okay and I appreciate the offer. I really don't know if that is like a copy pasta thing where it's like, hey, I'm a graphic designer. I would really love to get some free commissions. If you would like to pay for me to make you stuff, that'd be super cool. I don't know if that's a copy pasta or if that's a new line of business that teenagers are kind of going through on the internet. But typically people don't want to be promoted to. I don't know if you're a bot or a real person, but I'm trying to just be as nice as possible right now. Because it does get a little irritating that almost every single time I'm on Discord or something, someone's always messaging me wanting to get in my DMs about, hey, I'm a professional graphic designer. Would you want to commission me to make you something? I can make some really good Twitch stream stuff, emotes, and it's like, what's wrong with my stuff? Does no one like my things? I have a lot to offer, Oh, you know what? I just realized none of it's on YouTube. I don't know if I can put my custom emotes on YouTube or anything like that. I don't know about any of that. But on Twitch, I have custom emotes, and my Discord, I have custom everything, nameplates. If you look at my Twitch too, mostly I have the emojis, the subscription banners, the little panels down below if you look under there. Everything I make, my YouTube thumbnails, everything I make is by myself. I don't have any editors. I'm too poor for that shit. I do all my arts by myself. I really like the Supergirl in the Flash movie. She was the highlight of the film in my opinion. No, she was fucking badass. And that's what I'm talking about. For actresses that could do a better job, I thought she was a great Supergirl. She's been imprisoned the entire time that she's landed on Earth, and immediately she just wanted to fucking get revenge on the people that were kind of fucking keeping her hostage. I thought she was a good Supergirl. If anything, I thought they were gonna bring her back. I thought that would have been much better. That would have been that would have been a better character in my opinion. But the fact that they made Supergirl in the Superman movie just a dumb blonde bitch. Evelyn, you can add me. You can join my server if you want to talk about movies, games, films, things about like that. Things like that. But as far as this isn't about trust issues, Evelyn. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so you're just a bot or some kind of spammer at this point. I'm trying to be nice, and you're over here talking about trust issues and having me request you on Discord to talk about me commissioning you. I'm not gonna do that. I make my own stuff. You're not listening to me. I just explained that. If you're not gonna listen, then there's nothing to talk about. Anyway, no, Ezra Miller, I'd never bring him back. I hope he can rot in a prison cell somewhere. I would not want that guy to ever return as anything. The guy that played Aquaman, I said this years ago. Years ago. He should have just played Lobo. Honestly. I think he would have been a fantastic Lobo. He would have been a great Lobo. Thank you, Evelyn. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But I did literally just explain something 2 seconds ago, and then immediately after you persisted. So, I appreciate you retracting your own comment. I do appreciate that. And I'm sorry if I seem like an asshole. But please respect that I make my own things. Thank you. Appreciate it. I just think he needs serious help. Yeah, give him help. Yeah, Ezra Miller, fucking everyone needs help. That's perfectly fine. You know, he definitely has insurance for it. He's not a fucking poor bastard. You know? And hopefully he does change, but as far as me ever wanting him back in any movie in any capacity, fuck that. No. That's fucking disgusting. That's sick. That's demented. Hell no. Same thing with Jared Leto. Get that guy right the fuck out of here. No, hell no. Fucking, they can go to the hospital, they can go to rehab, they can do all that shit, but fucking get them out of Hollywood. Disgusting. Makes me sick to my stomach. Excuse me. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult, the guy that played as Beast in the X-Men movies and Lex Luthor in the Superman movie, phenomenal. He did a phenomenal job. Like, every time he was being an asshole and he was smiling, like smirking, and he was getting angry with rage, I really liked that. I thought he did a great job as Lex Luthor. Honestly. And then he fully committed to it too, by shaving all the way. Like, he was a really good Lex Luthor. Honestly, I don't have any notes for him. The writing was good for his character. There could have been a little bit of things that would have topped him a bit better, but they had to end the movie at some point. So I understand why they went this route. And you know, seeing him finally get his ass whooped, not in the literal sense, but like in the press sense, because he was exposed in the end. You know, the thing that he did to Superman exactly was what happened to him. So we got a taste of his own medicine. You know, I really like that. He did a far better job than Jesse Eisenberg. I think he just did a far better job than most Lex Luthors portrayed in most other mediums. Like, especially in Injustice, you know. Fucking Suicide Squad, the game, killed the Justice League. I just think he was a really good Lex Luthor. I don't think there's any other Lex Luthors out there that I would be like, no, those Lex Luthors were better than Nicholas Hoult. Like, no. Not that I can think of, at least. If you can bring me like a good example, or, you know, show me a clip of an animated film with Lex Luthor that can top Nicholas Hoult, then yeah, maybe I'll change my mind. But of recent memory, I can only think of Nicholas Hoult being like a really, really fucking good Lex Luthor. You know? The guy that played Aquaman was Jason Momoa. Yeah. Jason Momoa. I always forget his name. I'm not the biggest fan of Jason Momoa. I remember seeing him in Game of Thrones when I was a kid and having sex with Daenerys Targaryen in like the first episode or second episode or whatever. I only remember him from there. So ever since I started seeing him in other mediums, I'm like, I've always felt uncomfortable with the man. But, you know, I outgrew that phase in my life already. but I'm saying he would be a great Lobo. He literally looks, acts, and talks the part. He literally fucking does everything that Lobo does. How the fuck was he Aquaman? How? Who in the dumb fuckiest right mind decided that that was a good idea? He was a shit Aquaman. In my opinion. Allegedly. I have to say that legally for my lawyer's sake. No, the Superman movie, it was fine. I thought it was really cool that Superman was, I don't know if I said really cool. He had to get rid of evil Superman by breaking his arm, which was so badass. That was fucking cool. But then to throw his doppelganger that's literally fucking brain dead and can't do anything on his own besides getting controls from Lex Luthor, I was kind of like, I thought you don't kill though. You know? What did you think of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman? I thought she was fucking terrible. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't act. She just... There's actually a really funny video that someone made about Gal Gadot's acting across all the films. And it's literally just a monochromatic, like, sexy sounding, "We have to save the universe. Those dogs are in trouble. I have to save them." Basically, like, she looks and talks like Melania Trump. I do not think she was a Wonder Woman at all. No. There's animated films of Wonder Woman that I liked a lot better. I think there's got to be an actress somewhere out there that can match the feel. And no, I don't care about the big ass fucking ridiculous sized titties. You know? She's from fucking Israel and has an accent. Moron? Are you calling me a moron? I don't know if they have Israeli accents in fucking Wonder Woman's homeland. No, I just didn't. Personally, other than you calling me a moron, you know, I just think she's not a good Wonder Woman. I don't appreciate that walk up, you know, being friends and all, but kind of, I know if you're very heart set on Gal Gadot being the most wonderful Wonder Woman of all time, that's your opinion and that's fine. But, you know, hurting a friendship by calling someone a moron is not really appreciated. But I will skip that conversation then, since clearly you're on one side over the other. That's perfectly fine. I'm just saying, in my opinion, there's a lot of other actresses that could be a much better Wonder Woman. I'm gonna end it at that. I can't get that tone from text. All I see is moron, a comment that's defending an actress for being Israeli, which I didn't say was a bad thing. You know? I'm saying for the character portrayal of Wonder Woman, a fictional character, I don't agree with the casting. Same thing that I literally said with, like, Jesse Eisenberg or Jason Momoa being Aquaman. It's literally the same shit. You know? Not trying to kick you in the nuts or anything here. I can't tell the tone from a laughing emoji and being insulted. So, anyway. Yep, Superman was fine. It was enjoyable. I didn't say it was a bad time. It just could have been better. You know? I thought the parents casted for Superman's parents were just kind of ugly. I know that that's more realistic though, because you know, American, in the countryside, southern side, Kansas, whatever, they're not going to be all pretty looking, young, gorgeous, and all that shit. I mean, there could be, but, you know, I guess it was more realistic. I just thought, like, if I had to look at the parents, they'd not be so... Like, the father... You know what? You know, that's fine. I'm not gonna roast on appearances. I'm not trying to roast on appearances. I just thought they could have been different people. I'm not trying to fuck the, you know, the mother or anything. Like Peter Parker's Aunt May getting younger each iteration. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not saying she needs to be young and sexy, that I can stick my dick in as an alpha male. And blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not saying that, you know. I just thought that they would look a little different. Something a little bit less. They had good hearts. They had good hearts. As fictional parents in a fictional universe, they had good hearts raising an alien son. So I can't roast that or talk bad about that, you know. What else was in the movie? I thought it was odd that the first, like, 10 minutes of the film, Superman blasts past the woman that was looking for his secret home base, and he didn't see her. A woman dressed in all black in the middle of nothing but snow. He's blasting right past her. And he didn't see that? He didn't find that suspicious that someone was near his home? You know? I thought that was kind of goofy a little bit. There's a couple of inconsistencies. What's his name? Jimmy Olsen? Was that his name? The newspaper guy, the newspaper editor friend, that was hooking up with the hot dumb bitch that was dating Lex. I think there was a scene where he was walking the alley past a homeless man, and he looked down like he was about to engage with the homeless man, and then they immediately cut to the other side of the alley where he's about to get pulled in by the girl. There was probably going to be an interaction there that they cut from the film. There was a couple of inconsistencies like that looked kind of odd. Yeah, Kristen Stewart just sucks. She has no emotions in anything, no heart or soul put into anything. That's literally why they casted her as that girl from Twilight. You know, she's not good. She's not bueno. Honestly, the only other last thing I could think of Kristen Stewart was where she was in a movie naked in a car with two guys and was jacking them off. I don't know how the fuck you go from Twilight to doing that, but that's literally the last thing I remember, heard about, and seen of Kristen Stewart. Like that's not even no contest. I'm not trying to jump back on the Gal Gadot thing because I know you love her to death, but I still disagree that there is a better Wonder Woman out there somewhere. But yeah, I had fun watching it. Just I thought it was gonna be a little bit better. I thought there was gonna be more emotion to it. There were some jokes that didn't really need to be in there, not because it offended me, but because I felt like it just took away from the story. Again, my biggest example would be the garage opening. Like, we gotta help Superman. He's in trouble. Oh my God, we gotta go now. It's fucking urgent, man. And then just like it was going so painfully slow. It wasn't even funny. Like, dude, at that point, just go into the garage, through the door that's right there. Go into the garage, get in your ship, and just blast through the fucking door. You know? It's an emergency. This guy is fucking trapped. The joke that was really funny, and that I did appreciate, was the monkeys. The monkeys on social media typing in hashtag super shit. I thought that was really fucking funny. It was just a inside kind of like comedy joke reference meta, you know, play on people these days that are just bot farming. Luther didn't have to buy bots. He literally made accounts for just monkeys angry typing on the internet. I thought that was a good joke. That was not super in your face. It was very, well, not subtle, but it was just an overall good reference that was part of his evil plan. You know, like, it's just kind of funny and clever. Something that Rick Sanchez would have done. You know, that was hilarious to me. I like that bit. Anyway, alright. It's getting late. Overall, it was a good movie. I I would probably maybe rewatch it again in the future, maybe grow my opinion over time to see if I liked it more or I liked it less. But I don't know, it was fine. Just I thought it was gonna be a little bit different. The people were overhyping it, and the trailers made it seem like it was gonna be such a emotional roller coaster, like how The Man of Steel was. Like throughout the entire movie, The Man of Steel, they kept the tone consistent the entire time, where every moment felt powerful, it felt beautiful. He had all these beautiful like landscape shots. The music was so sad and it was empowering. In this movie, they completely skip all that stuff and jump straight to the action, which is good. I'm not complaining, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. And then the music at the end being too upbeat. You know, when he's looking at his parents from Earth, not his alien parents. You know, I thought that the music could have been a little bit better, and the camera spinning in circles so many times was so nauseating. I was like, what are you doing, James Gunn? I'm gonna throw up right now. Like, it could have been a little, like the camera motion could have been slower. Like we get the point. You know, he's surrounding himself in images from, you know, his childhood. And he appreciates more of his earthly parents than his alien racist parents. I love that part, and I get it. But choose some different, more powerful music, not like, I'm hooked on a feeling, or whatever the fuck music that they played, right? It sounded basically similar. It felt weird. It didn't end on a high note. It ended on Supergirl being a dumb bimbo bitch, and then the music was super upbeat for something that could have been a little bit more emotional and like more heartfelt and connected the audience with the fact that he admires his Earth parents more than his human parents. You know, as an adopted son who wants to believe that his original parents were good, he moved on thinking or knowing that his Earth parents are actually like a lot better people, and they're taking care of him, and they've always loved him, and they're proud of him for not being the monster that took over Earth. They're proud of him for being a good man with a good heart. But I don't know, a couple of gripes here and there, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't my criticisms are not as bad as when I was talking about the Thunderbolts. The ending for the Thunderbolts was fucking atrocious, and it pissed me off so fucking much, honestly. That just made me mad. The Thunderbolts ending pissed me off. In no way, shape, or form should any of you be agreeing with Valentina that she somehow has the ability to indoctrinate and fucking knight these new group of assassins, highly trained murderous assassins, to be the Avengers. She has no right to be throwing that title to anyone at all, ever. And the fact that they went along with her plan for that to save her own skin, taking the most Donald Trumps of exits to save his own ass, that actually genuinely grinded my gears. That actually genuinely like pissed me off. But anyway, I'm gonna go home now. Not gonna lie, I would prefer an unsalted pretzel from time to time. They put the salt chunks are really big on a pretzel. They're really big and they're very salty. It would be good in like minimal amounts, but they dump a shit ton of just salt on a pretzel. You like the ending of the Thunderbolts? Really? The fact that she's able to just knight, you're Avengers now. Like, can anyone just fucking do that? You know? To an actual group of good people? And then she also did it to save her own ass. And they went with it. That's disappointing. That is shitty. That is a terrible ending. They are not my Avengers. Hashtag not my Avengers. Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, sure. Sentry, I mean, if he learns to control his abilities. Oh, so then why are you saying that I'm as uninterested or as disappointing as an unsalted pretzel? Man of Steel was dark, but I had really lighthearted moments to balance it out. Batman vs Superman, on the other hand, was an abyss dark. Yeah. No, I preferred Man of Steel. I thought it was more emotional. Every time I would watch Man of Steel, I get very, like, I feel the character's pain. I get a little bit emotional, and it makes me want to close my eyes and just listen to the sounds, the ambient sounds of, like, the weeds kind of, like, hitting each other, the breeze, the wind, you know, the way that he's absorbing the sunlight and just listening to the piano instrumentals in the background. Like, it's peaceful, it's nice. It's a little bit of ASMR in the movie, you know? Not sexual ASMR, but a little bit of ASMR. But yeah, anyway, I gotta get to work tomorrow. I've already been online for like half an hour than I should have been. But thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Be safe. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll probably be back on tomorrow with doing the dailies, but I don't know. Because I don't want to take too much time with all this kind of stuff. But, you know, watch my new videos. Give it a like. Please, share it. Make clips. Post it on TikTok. Help me out. You know, that'd be really cool if you want to. I'm not going to force anyone, but yeah. Join my Discord. We talk about movies, games, films, TV shows. Join it. Be cool. Be nice. Be happy.